Hello, I'm Carrier.
I'm Colin. We are the House Hoppers. Today we're making a video that, quite honestly, we thought we'd never make. As many of you know, we're big fans of Trusted House Sitters. We've been using it for almost 5 years. And over that time, we've met some lovely people. We've looked after literally hundreds of different pets. We've stayed in some fabulous places, and we've just loved the experience, haven't we?
Yes,
we've always shouted their praises. Anybody that wants to listen, we've recommended them for everybody. It's just been a fantastic few years.
Yes. But over the last few years, the last couple of years, things have been changing gradually with new rules, more restrictions, higher prices. And then yesterday, what rattled people a lot more is the announcement from Trusted House Sitters that they're introducing the £9 booking fee for every time a booking is confirmed. This is both for the house sitter and the house owner once the booking is confirmed, and it is only exempt if you're a premium member. We're saying £9, but obviously we're using the sterling because this is what applies to us. But in dollars and euros is slightly different, and other currencies, of course.
Yeah, for those that don't know, Trusted House Sitters have got a 3-tier membership system. So when you join, you can join as a basic member, you can join as a standard member, or as a premium member. And as each membership goes up, the benefits go up slightly. The higher the tier, the more benefits you get.
But in reality, the benefits that you get with the premium membership are not that significant.
And from basic to premium is double. It's double the price. So it's a big difference. And we feel that all that Trusted House Sitters are trying to do is to make everybody, force, if you like, everybody to go on to the premium membership tier. We've been looking at the social media over the last 24 hours, and there seems to be a huge backlash. People are absolutely furious, and we can understand why.
When we first joined Trusted House Sitters, we felt that the whole idea was very simple, and it was just a case of connecting homeowners and pet sitters or travelers, and no money was exchanging hands. The sitters got accommodation, the homeowners got pet care plus security for their homes, and everyone paid one membership per year, and that was it. Everybody was pleased, and that was the idea.
There were no complicated tiers in those days, and there was no extra charges. You just signed up, you applied for the sits that you wanted, travelled to the sits, you did the caring, the homeowners had went on holiday, everybody was happy.
And because the sitters weren't getting paid and the homeowners weren't charging anything, it felt like a trust-based exchange. Hence the name Trusted House Sitters.
But slowly, over the last probably couple of years mostly, we've noticed the whole vibe of the organisation changing. The first thing was tiered membership system. And some of the benefits that everybody used to enjoy, only the people with the highest membership fee, or sometimes the middle and highest, got.
Then came more rigid rules, more verification steps, more policies that really kind of felt corporate to us. Some of these changes were important, really, and necessary because as the company grows, it needs to have more structure. But the community feeling has started to fade. Price increases became more frequent, memberships got more expensive, and people felt that the value that they become used to was slowly shrinking.
Most members, I think, still tolerated it and kept with the organisation because despite all these changes, the core message was still there. You joined, you paid your price, and after that there was no exchange of money. Everything was free. But now that's all changed.
For a platform that is built on the principle of no cost exchanges, the extra charges feels like a major shift. Users on social media have been calling it a cash grab, a pay-per-use travel, a tax on the community. And this is just not nice to read, really, is it?
No. It's not only sitters. I've been looking on social media a lot over the last 24 hours, and there's lots and lots of homeowners saying exactly the same thing. Everybody's saying they're just going to leave. They're going to go to different platforms. As far as homeowners are concerned, they already provide the home, they provide the utilities, and they give you the keys to their house, and they give you the responsibility of their beloved pets. And now they're also expected to pay extra money on top of all that. Just nobody's happy.
People are not angry just because about the added fee. They are angry because it changes the principle of Trusted House Sitters that it is a no-cost exchange service.
It's also it's obviously, as we said before, it's pushing everybody to take the most expensive tier. Originally there was one tier, and that tier was basic. The most expensive tier is twice that amount. So everybody, the choice is gone. You've got no choice. It's expensive, or in effect, or nothing.
And of course, it is an extra fee without adding any extra value. You get nothing extra for paying that £9 booking fee every time. You get no more security, no improvements in the site that we can see. Only yesterday we received an email about new terms and conditions and a link that we had to click to read those terms and accept them, and the link wasn't working. And this happens quite a lot. We feel that this fee is going to change the behavior of the people using it, that people will apply for seats, but then continue the conversation offsite to avoid paying the fees. We have seen this happen in Airbnb, for example, in the past.
We did, yeah.
And the risk of that is that then you have a booking that is done outside of the site, and it doesn't give you the security of having the insurance, for example, with the membership.
Yeah, it's just really, really disappointing. We feel like the platform's completely lost its identity. Back in 2023, an equity firm invested $100 million in the platform, in Trusted House Sitters, and by doing that, they became the major stakeholders. And we feel this is when it all started to go wrong. Everything that since then has just felt like corporate greed.
So can there be anything positive out of this change? The only thing we can see is that it will make people, both homeowners and pet sitters, think twice before cancelling a seat because they have paid money. But
I don't agree with that, really. I think I can see the thinking behind it, but a better option would be to charge everybody for doing the sit. When the sit's confirmed, charge everybody, whatever fee that might be. But then when the sit has been completed, refund the money. And then only people they cancel will lose out.
For premium members, it looks like there is no complication currently. But we feel that if this passes, then corporate greed will lead to further fees in the future, so that everybody will have more fees to pay.
Yeah, for sure. Once everyone's been lumped into the same high payment bracket, without a doubt, it'll go up and up and up and up. So where does this leave us? Carrie and I have discussed this a lot since the announcement was made yesterday. And for us, we decided we are going to stick with Trusted House Sitters for the time being. But our general feeling about the site, the family feeling, the community feeling it always had, it's just withered away. We're just disappointed. We're angry, maybe strong, I don't know, but we're definitely really, really disappointed with the company. And we do feel they may have made a big mistake with this one.
Yes, we feel that because they need to understand that although they're currently the biggest platform out there, they're not the only one. Far from that. There are other platforms that charge less, and they haven't introduced this ridiculous fee. And people will start jumping ship. You're number one the one day, then you slip to 2, 3, 4. That's how it goes. Things now with social media especially just become viral easily. And social media is another way to book seats if you don't want to pay those charges. We get a lot of requests from Facebook. There's a huge Facebook page for house seats with no costs at all. Then there's Instagram, there's YouTube. We get messages on YouTube now saying, can you do those seats for us? And of course, when you've been doing that for many years, you get repeat seats. So people that are on your phone already, like on WhatsApp, you've got their contact details, they message you and say, I'm going away in January, can you do the seat for me? Why would you go to Trusted House Sitters and pay £9 or whatever currency you're using per booking when you have a list of homeowners or a list of pet sitters that you've used before and you want to use again because you were happy with the service? So Trusted House Sitters, we believe, is making a huge mistake. So that's our honest take on the Trusted House Sitters fee changing. And would like to check, are you a sitter? Are you a homeowner? Are you thinking about joining? Please let us know. How do you think this fee change will affect you? And regardless of whether it's positive or negative, regardless of whether you are a homeowner or a house sitter, just let us know in the comments.
Yes. We hope you found this video useful or interesting. If you did, as always, please feel free to like and subscribe. And hopefully our next video won't be as complaining.
Hopefully the next video will be normal service has resumed.
Yes. So thanks for watching, and we hope to see you next time.
Bye.